Hello, Libra. This is your love and relationship reading for May 2018. So, I've been away for a while, for quite a few weeks, partly because I've been under the weather, and then partly because I've had a lot of other responsibilities in my professional life. So we're going to shuffle for just a few more seconds and see what's coming up for us in the month of May. Okay, so the first card is the shadow side. I have a Page of Cups reversed, and then I have a Knight of Wands. This is a Six of Pentacles. I have the World. I have a Queen of Cups. This is Seven of Cups. I have the Lovers. And then I have Temperance. Okay. I like the way your major arcana cards here, Libra, are telling a story here. They're telling a story of coming out of darkness and into the light. Because here, in the recent past, we have the shadow side. And of course, the shadow side is about fighting your inner demons. And in Wicca, we don't really believe in a devil, but we do believe in the negative forces behind our, negative influences of other people, negative influences or inner battles. And this shadow side is all about fighting through your demons and coming into the light. So the next major arcana card is right in the center. It's called the World. And the World is the last card in the major arcana, and it's about a new change. You've fought, you've learned the lessons you were supposed to learn. And now you are starting a new chapter in your life. And then here in your future, you have this wonderful transition here. Because you do have a Seven of Cups here, which I'll get to, because your cups are also telling a story. But we have the Lovers, which is about unity. And it doesn't necessarily have to mean the physical aspects of having a lover or sex, but the Lovers can also be about internal unity. It can be about self-esteem, realizing love within yourself. Okay, and that's when we get to Temperance, and you see Temperance balancing those two cups here, finding inner peace. And it seems to be reinforcing the energy of some of the cups here, that these emotions and fears and insecurities that you're dealing with here with that Page of Cups reversed, you seem to be, this month will be about you working through emotional energies, not just within yourself, but with your partner. So this is pretty nice. So yes, coming out of the darkness. And then we have Temperance. You're at peace with yourself. You're in a good spot in your relationship. So already the Oracle is giving sort of like encouragement and giving you perspective that, excuse me, that in the bigger picture, some of you Libras, whether it's an internal conflict or a conflict with someone else, it's about getting out of the darkness. And keep in mind, air signs tend to have a little bit of darkness because a lot of the swords in tarot are about fears, psychological fears, paranoia, pain, grief. The swords tend to be a little depressing. So what I'm seeing here, because the shadow side starts things off here from your recent past, is sort of like the month of May, you sort of emotionally, and especially in your relationship with your love interest or partner, getting to a good space. Libras are now able to trust. They're able to trust themselves. And so that's what I find lovely about your major arcana. And of course, yes, you do have the cups here. I see no pentacles, and I see no swords. Interesting. Oh yeah, you have a 6 of pentacles here. But there are no swords, and maybe that's a good thing. Maybe sometimes we need to pull out of our element here in order to get to a good spot. So with your cups, remember with this Page of Cups, a lot of insecurities, a lot of mistrust, maybe a little bit of self-doubt or low self-esteem. And then we get here to the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups, queens are passive, kings are active. So the queen is more introspective. The queens are more introspective. They're about supporting the king. They're about that inner energy, your mental energy, the things that are not seen. And so once again, and this could actually represent a love interest. I will not cross that out. Definitely I see a transition to a stronger relationship or a better place in the relationship. And then we get here to that 7 of Cups, to where some of you will be making an emotional choice. It's about choosing that which is in your best interest. You got to choose one of those cups. And so it feels like some of you are emotionally choosing to go into, some of you could actually be making a choice to go to a new relationship, to try a new relationship, or you have an opportunity to begin a new relationship. So yes, with the World here in the center, the last card in the major arcana, I'm seeing a transition to where some of you might have been in a big funk the last few weeks, and now you're starting to open up. Maybe there's someone, for some of you Libras, there's someone who's coming to you offering love, or you have a new opportunity for love. And it comes down to someone maybe choosing you, or you choosing someone else. So that's what I'm getting from that, the way your cups are coming together. Also, here in your recent past, so we have the shadow side. We have our emotions, these negative emotions. But then this Knight of Wands with the fire holding the wand seems to come along. And the Knight of Wands is definitely about action. It's sort of like, let's pull out of this. We can do anything we want. We can have anything we want. That's the fire energy of the Knight, that you're going for it, basically. This is your going for it card. And then the 6 of Pentacles. It's all about being charitable and giving and not being so selfish. Now, I'm not saying that applies to you, but it can definitely signify that some of you are going to find you're going to have the opportunity to be with much more loving and caring partners. Someone's, some of you might meet someone who is going to be a perfect match for you. Okay, and that's when the World comes along, and then we transition to a Queen of Cups. It's almost as if I'm feeling that you've been emotionally shut up and closed off, and then there's a transition. Maybe it's because you're meeting someone new, or you and your partner are coming to a new understanding, and then the Queen of Cups comes along and our emotions open up again. And so that's when, here in the future, things are looking beautiful here. Okay. We're choosing love. We're choosing that which is good for us. That's for our higher purpose. And that's the spirituality of the lovers, where the unity between two people, or the unity within yourself, the conflicts and the you're brushing away that which is closing you off from love. It comes together in a new spiritual awakening. And then the Temperance card comes along and reinforces that. So I'm going to pull an outcome card. So even if there's a negative outcome, it might be a roadblock or something. So far, it looks like you're on an amazing path in the month of May. Card did flip over. What was it? Oh, it was a Ten of Cups. That's nice. Maybe it'll pop out again for the outcome card. And we have an Ace of Pentacles. And that's lovely as well, because the Ace of Pentacles are all about new opportunities. A new opportunity in love. Now, Pentacles are always about the physical, material world. And in relationship readings, I tend to see this as new opportunities for dating and being with people and meeting people. So this is really a good sign that you're off to a new beginning, and some of you might actually be off on a new path to a new relationship. So this is wonderful. And you have every reason, Libras, to be optimistic about what's going on here. You just have to believe. So, having said that, that was your reading. I apologize if this is late, but I thank you for all of you who've sent emails of concern. Where have I been? How am I doing? I've been under the weather, as I said. Lots of new responsibilities with my professional life, because I do have a real job. So I'm so happy to be able to read for you again. As usual, I wish you love and light. I hope spring is being very good to you, and I will see you next month.